welcome back to another video. We are here again in our Bright Futures corner of my house, and we have some exciting things that we're going to do together today. I am so excited you're back again to watch another video on this Tuesday, March 17th. A couple special announcements that I want to begin this video with. We are now moving on towards the second video, and so in the description section we have added some other links that can be helpful to families watching these videos with their youth. We will have the author illustrator from that day's story linked to their website in the description. So if you are looking for extension activities or other fun things to do, their information is there. We also will have different jokes of the day, and those are linked in there. So if you want to share a couple other jokes with your youth, feel free to follow those links. If you remember our song from yesterday, feel free to join in if you are new to our Bright Futures family videos. And if you are one of our friends who attend program, I bet you noticed that yesterday we forgot to clap and have a beat with our song. So today we're gonna add the beat back in. Hello, everybody. It's so good to see you. Hello, everybody. It's so good to see you. Hello to our friends. It's so good to see you. Hello to our families. It's so good to see you. Hello to the teachers. It's so good to see you. Hello to the stuffies. It's so good to see you. Hello, everybody. It's so good to see you. That is how we traditionally do our circle song together. Now it's time for our joke of the day. What do you call a penguin in the desert? Lost! I wonder how we got there. Now it is time for us to do We Wish You Well. So friends, as we are together here in this video, if you want to think about friends, family, neighbors, pets, anyone that you love and want to send well wishes to, feel free to think of them as we take our 10 seconds together. I'm going to choose to close my eyes again today, but you do not have to. And I'm just going to think about all the friends at program and in our school community, and I'm going to wish them well. Thank you to all of the friends who were helping wish our Bright Futures community well today, and just know that we are thinking of each other and sending each other kind thoughts. Yesterday I shared one of my favorite books, The Tortoise and the Hare, illustrated by Caldecott medalist Jerry Pinkney. Today what we're going to do is choose a youth favorite. So this is one of our books that many friends at program like. They love the Elephant and Piggy books by Mo Willems. So today's story, instead of reading another Elephant and Piggy book, we are going to read a pigeon book. And this book that we're going to read today is called The Duckling Gets a Cookie. Before we get started with our very, very funny story and learn a little bit about Mo Willems, we are going to talk about our vocabulary word for today. So unlike the words from yesterday's story, this word isn't in the book, but it's an important word when we're reading this book to our friends or others. Our word for today is expression. So we're going to take just about a couple seconds, and we are going to turn to someone we're watching this video with, or in our heads, we're going to stop, we're going to breathe, and we're going to think, where have I heard the word expression before? Have I heard someone in my classroom use that word? Have I used that word when I was talking to a friend or a teacher? What do we think about the word expression? Let's take just about 5 seconds, and we're going to stop, we're going to breathe, and we're going to think about it. Now, the word expression is actually something that we do when we are reading really funny books like Mo Willems. In this book, there's a lot of different types of punctuation. There are words all in capitals, And we can see that the characters in the story are actually having a conversation with one another. And they're using a lot of expression with their voice. The picture of the robot, sometimes friends will say, expression is when we're not reading like a robot. But if a character in a story was a robot, if we were talking like this, it would be using expression because we're creating a voice for that character. An example of using expression in the title of the story is that we see an exclamation point and a question mark. So we know that the pigeon has a lot of emotion in his voice. The Duckling Gets a Cookie, Words and Pictures by Mo Willems. This is the inside cover page. Pay close attention, we're going to see it again at the end. The Duckling Gets a Cookie. I do not like the look of that title. Hello! May I have a cookie, please? Oh! Thanks! That was very nice of you. Oh, look at all those nuts. Hey, how did you get that cookie? I asked for it. You asked for it? Politely. Say, does that cookie have nuts? Yes. So, you got a cookie with nuts just by asking? Politely. I ask for things all the time. I ask to drive the bus. I ask for hot dog parties. Do I ask for candy? I do. It doesn't have to be a big bus, you know. Whoa! It's not fair. Ducklings get everything. Pigeons like cookies too, especially with nuts. Why did you get that cookie? So I could give it to you. And another thing. Hubba what? You're giving me that cookie with the nuts. That is so nice. Thank you. Thank you very much. Chomp. That is one cool duckling chomp. Yes, sir. Bye. May I have another cookie, please? But this time, no nuts. Can you spot the difference on the back cover art page? Now you have just listened to me read this story with expression. However, I know that we have some amazing friends at program who love to read with expression. So I'm going to insert the clip of the book reading. So we are going to practice reading expression with our families or even in our heads by ourselves the second time. few things to know about our author Mo Willems today are that before he was a writer and illustrator of the Elephant and Piggy books, the Pigeon books, Nuffle Bunny, and so many other really funny stories, he actually worked on television shows. And one of the first shows that he wrote for was PBS's Sesame Street. I know many of our friends love watching PBS. We have PBS clubs at program, and that is something that I didn't know about Mo Willems until I read a little bit about him. He also was a writer on TV shows for Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network. So Mo Willems knows what's funny, and we love reading our Mo Willems books at program. We love books that can make us laugh. Yesterday we talked about ways to be healthy by helping keep our bodies safe by washing our hands. So today another way that we can help keep our bodies safe is if we feel a tickle in our throat or in our nose, we can cover our cough. So there are some amazing videos that we can watch to help us remember how to cover our cough. I'm going to link them in the description below. There's one from the CDC with some helpful tips, a Sesame Street clip with Abby and Elmo, and then there's also a fun song I found, and I'm going to sing just a little bit of the chorus to help us remember what can we do to help us cover our cough. Sneezy. We can cover our coughs when we feel sneezy, when we feel sneezy, when we feel sneezy. I don't have a tissue. I can use my elbow. I don't have a tissue. I can use my elbow. We cover our coughs when we're feeling sneezy. Cover our coughs when we're feeling sneezy. Once we have our tissue and we have coughed or sneezed into it, we want to safely throw it away and then wash our hands for 20 seconds at least. If we don't have a tissue on us and we feel a sneeze or cough coming on, we have an elbow right here that we can safely, or we could even cough into a shoulder. It helps us to keep the germs on our bodies safe and away from others who might also get sick if they get our germs on them. So we can cover our coughs when we feel sneezy, when we feel sneezy, when we feel sneezy. We can cover our coughs when we feel sneezy. And remember, if we don't have a tissue, you can always use your elbow or your shoulder. All right, it is now time to say farewell, and that means that we are going to give a treat to Lancey and say one last farewell until tomorrow's video. Lancey, come here, bud. We're gonna have him sit. We're gonna have him lay down. He's gonna settle, and as he's eating his treat, until tomorrow's video, friends.